Hello everybody, it's Lynn the Leather Bag Lady. It's Friday afternoon. It's quite late actually, 2:30. I was out and about today. This time next week it's Christmas Day. So what did I have to do today? I had to send a bag out to my best customer, Pauline, in Toronto. She is a vintage roots lover, and she's only a vintage roots lover because she is the customer of mine that shared with me the difference between the quality of roots today versus roots of yesteryear. I think in another video I shared with you that I had a customer who had to take a bag back twice for damaged strap. Now, speaking of vintage roots, I picked up 3 beautiful vintage roots bags last night. So I'll give you a little bit of a sneak peek. Now, this is kind of a before, and I will do an after. Look at this gorgeous bag. They were very misshapen, so I've got them all stuffed. And so these will be getting a lot of TLC over the next little while because they do need it. But oh my goodness me, this bag could challenge a vintage Coach all day long. I think Roots is the Canadian Coach. If I could, I've said this before, if I could have my business just selling Roots, I would. So I had to go and mail Pauline's bag out to her. So shout out to Pauline. And I wanted 4 comments on my video yesterday to win one of those bags, and I didn't get 4, but I did get 2. Well, Pauline mentioned about 2 of her Lauren bags and how heavy they are, the Roots Lauren. And Lucy from Nairobi, Kenya. Oh my goodness me. I'm in Nairobi, Kenya. So Lucy, shout out to you. Thank you for saying hello. And you know what? Do you want one of the bags? If you do, let me find out how much it's going to take to ship that darn thing out to you. I didn't, and on my personal, on my Leather Bag Lady Facebook page, nobody shared my post for a free bag either. So I don't know what, people don't want free shit or they don't believe it. I don't know. But anyway, so today is the start of my next 100 videos, and here we go. So bag number 1 is a really nice little bag. It's an Aldo, vintage Aldo, much in the same time frame. Actually, yesterday's the Aldo that I was happy to give away was a 90s. This is an 80s. Just gorgeous little bag. Slip pocket back here, and this is all raw leather in there. Can't really see it because the lighting is really garbage. There is a little bit of damage here, just a tiny little bit, but other than that it's perfect. There's your vintage Aldo, made in Canada. So you've got your main compartment and you've got another slip pocket here. The leather is beautiful. Like, it is just gorgeous. And I really like how this back flap tapers in here. Again, vintage little accents that you're just not going to get today. Nice, long shoulder crossbody strap. And if you absolutely wanted, you could get another hole in there very easily. But great little bag. So Aldo has been around since 1972. 1972. And they actually have a connection to another bag that I'm going to show you in a minute. So Aldo used to be the house brand for Le Chateau, more so for shoes than anything, but Aldo's been around for a long time, but you will not find any leather in Aldo today, and have not had for a long time. But back in the 80s, when I was out clubbing and doing my thing, Aldo's where I went for all my leather stuff. I've had an appreciation for leather for as long as I can remember, and I don't really know where I got it from. And even as far as, here, let me show you. So this kind of stuff too. I've got all kinds of these things that I haven't even started to list yet. So, am I a hoarder? I think I probably am, actually. But do I care? Nope. So, that was bag number 1. Bag number 2 is just a really kind of funky, this is, I don't know, is it real? No, I think it's just a leather embossed skin effect kind of thing. It's very slim line. It's got that 60s velvet interior. There's a strap that will give you, why has it got 2 on one side and only 1 on the other? Who knows? Nice open compartment. There's a zipper compartment here, and you've got your little shoulder strap. So this is 60s. Beautiful little bag though. This is a bag that would rock a really nice contemporary coat. Could you see this with like a puffer jacket, like something really trendy? And then you've got, pow, you've got like a vintage, I don't know, am I the only one that thinks that works? Maybe, maybe not. So the last bag is the Aldo Connection. So this is beautiful leather. Hear that? That's what my saddle used to feel or sound like when I was riding my horse back in the day. I had a horse for 5 minutes. It was a bucket list thing. I did it. I paid more for the horse's board than I paid for my own rent. So that would have been in 89, 90. I had this beautiful 3-year-old thoroughbred right off the track, but he was slow, thank goodness, but he was gorgeous. Dark bay, little star in the front, had 1 white sock in the back. Oh, he was gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. But he was a bit of a dummy. I remember my aunt was watching me ride, and she put, well, I guess any horse probably would have freaked. She put up her umbrella. I ate dust that day, that's for sure. But the one that was freaky was a styrofoam cup, which in England we call it polystyrene. So there's a little bit of a tomato thing. But this styrofoam cup blew across the arena. Woo! I ended up on the ground for that one. Anyway, this is a beautiful, look at that green. Is it velvet or is it suede? I think it's suede. Look at that green interior. And look at the green here, brass. Brass, brass, brass. So this beautiful shoulder bag / clutch bag is from Calderone. Now, Calderone was a very high-end leather retailer. And look at the really cute little knot there. I saved up a whole summer for a pair of boots and a little crossbody, tiny little bag. Actually, I have it. I've shown it before, I know I have. This is the bag that I saved up for. It's the trend. Still make the trend today. It's looking pretty sad. The zipper broken in, or the stitching's come. But this was Calderone's house brand, the trend. Out of Montreal. Aldo's out of Montreal. Calderone's out of Montreal. Why is everything out of Montreal? What? We don't design shit in Toronto? I don't know. Anyway, so this is Calderone. So Calderone in 1998 bought out Aldo bought out Calderone. Calderone went out of business. I think 1998. And such a shame. The quality was amazing. I mean, look at this, beautiful. It's very slim line. It does have 2 compartments. You can see the label, the Calderone handmade in Italy. Like, really? You don't get handmade in Italy anymore. And certainly not for the prices that I charge. So you've got a pocket in the back, Velcro, which is probably not in keeping with the quality of this brand. But hey, back in the 80s, what would you do? Nice little button here. So you can use it as a clutch, take the strap out, or a little shoulder bag. Crossbody. Yeah, you can get it crossbody too. It'll be a higher sitting crossbody, but you can get it. So there you go. There's my 3 bags for today. It's Friday. Friday before Christmas. So have you got your Christmas shopping done? I was out this morning. I went and did a little bit of thrifting because we're going to get shut down. We are on the cusp of getting shut down. And how long? March, April, I think it was probably 4 months, 5 months the last time all the stores shut down. So I've got a ton of stuff. I know I do. And I probably have no business shopping, but you know what? I'm a shopper and I'm going to do what I'm going to do. I'm very picky now with what I pick up, but that's what I do. And I don't want to be shut down for another 4 or 5 months and have nothing to blab on about because I'm a talker and that's what I do. So have a great weekend. Enjoy whatever sunshine. It's a beautiful day here today. It was a -6, I think. So I'm not sure what that transcribes with the wind chill. And hopefully you're ready for Christmas. And if you're not a Christmas person, to be honest, I'm not really a Christmas person. So I'm not as bah humbug this year. Actually, last Christmas, I had an awesome Christmas. I didn't realize I had an awesome Christmas, but last year I did. I was in the falls. I stayed in the falls for a couple of days, had an amazing time, and, kind of wish I was doing that again this year, but it's not going to happen. So enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I will talk to you on Monday. So bye, Lucy. Bye, Pauline. And bye to all my other bag lady friends.